Bonjour. My name is Abomination, and welcome to the RoDL Week 1 Teambuilder versus the Maryland.
Oh my God!
Last season, I took them out of playoffs. Lucky me. But this time, it's a new team. Everything's new. Everything's new. He's going to be looking for revenge, obviously. So am I. Not revenge. I'll be looking for to not be taken out. Anyway, this is my team builder in the Pokemon Center this time with the lovely nurse and such. Team builder. His team is Clefable, Heatran, Salamence, Rillaboom, Lantern, Azelf, Polysand, Scrafty, and Vespiquen. Very scary stuff. Lantern is very good low point Pokemon. It has Volt Absorb and Water Absorb. Obviously, you can only bring one of them. That's his team, and now I can get into. First up is Zapdos. The electric Pokemon. I said in my draft analysis, this is Thunderbird. It's just the electric Pokemon. It's got leftovers this time. Timid nature, which is minus attack plus speed. Enough speed to outspeed an adamant Rillaboom. And almost max HP, max defense. With the rest in the speed like that's necessary, like I said. This spread was pretty much popped up the moment I typed in Zapdos in the damage calculator. I think, if I'm being honest here, it seems to me like it was built perfectly for Rillaboom, because Rillaboom doesn't like Zapdos one bit. Zapdos is a very, very good counter to Rillaboom. The only thing it can do to me is knock off, really. That's its hardest hitting move to hit me with. It does not get any rock type moves. It gets no ice type moves. It cannot hit me super effectively. Rillaboom cannot hit Zapdos super effectively. I do not think it will come. My switch into Rillaboom is Zapdos every single time. Grassy Glide and Woodhammer and Knockoff, almost like all the moves it's going to be using, have a chance to activate the static that's right there. Very good against Rillaboom. I don't even think it'll come. But we have Thunderbolt, U-Turn, Roost, and Hurricane. Roost is, or let's do it in order. Thunderbolt is it's a good move. It's just a solid move. It's 10% chance to paralyze them. It's Electric's pretty good against him. He's got a Polysand, but if I can get rid of that, then Thunderbolt's kind of very spammable. But speaking of spammable, Hurricane is also very spammable. His Steel type is Heatran, which does eat Hurricanes like a monster, but Thunderbolt's neutral. And their U-turn is there as well. If it's Flame Body, it doesn't matter. And then Roost is for healing. And getting rid of my flying typing if that's necessary, which it won't be. Flying typing, I'm weak at rock and ice. He doesn't really fire off those kind of moves. So Zapdos is very good in this match. Gotta make sure he doesn't get killed by like a Clefable or something. Clefable is really good. So it's good. Next up we have Pelipper, which I named just Pel. Heavy duty boots. Drizzle. Minus attack, increased special defense, which is a careful nature. Calm nature! Careful is minus special attack, increased special defense. Okay, anyway. Max HP, decent amount of special attack. Some special defense, plus the nature, obviously, and a little bit of defense there. I can take a Thunder Punch from a Scrafty, which is kind of cool. I looked at his team and all the things that have electric type moves. Pretty decent amount. This is another good switch in to Rillaboom. It's not a perfect switch in, but it's a decent switch in. Excuse me, in an emergency. It'll still take a big chunk actually from grass type move. So it's not really a switch in. But Hurricane. In the rain it cannot miss. It's a very good move. So it's really good. Roost, again. Defog is there for hazards. He does have toxic spikes, and almost everything on his team has got, not almost everything, he has a lot of guys that can use stealth rocks, and then toxic spikes on Vespiquen. Not that I'm really worried about that. being a threat. And then U-turn is here. 3 of the same moves, I just realized, on Zapdos. U-turn, Roost, and Hurricane. U-turn, Roost, and Hurricane. Very similar sets, 3 of the same moves. Okay. I'm not running Thunder on this because I don't want to be too dependent on the rain. I have Hurricane in the rain. Thunderbolt I thought was just kind of just good enough. Thunder is very good. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good move, and I'm starting to second guess my choice. I don't really. When the rain's up, I'm going to go into something else on my team, which obviously you can probably guess what it is. You know what it is. But anyway, Fouet Moore, the Whimsicott is next. Leftovers, another Leftovers Pokemon. She's got minus attack, increased special defense, calm nature. Max special defense, about 112 in HP. A little bit of speed, that's enough speed to outspeed. A little bit of special attack, that's enough to outspeed something. 279. I think that's kind of just there. Scrafty, maybe it's enough speed to outspeed Scrafty, but that's too much speed. I think Scrafty's very slow, so I don't actually know what that's enough speed for. I think it's enough speed just to kind of throw him off, I think, is what my thing was. Prankster, though, makes it so I will be going first a lot of the time. Moonblast, Leech Seed, Stun Spore, and Substitute. Whimsicott is my grass, is the grass types that I like. I really like this. This is my grass type. This is the grass type that I like. Moonblast hits pretty hard. Fairy types against this team, kind of good. This is Heatran is very good switch into Whimsicott, but I can paralyze it with Stun Spore, and then switch out. And then next time it comes back in, I can use Leech Seed, and I can start using Substitute in his face, because Heatran can't set up. So I can use Substitute, get Leftovers recovery, get Leech Seed recovery on a Heatran, absorb its pathetic HP, and it can't heal itself outside of rest, so it's gonna start wearing it down slowly, just like how I want it to go. Grass types are great. And a nice Safari Ball. Yeah, these are all genned in, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't actually breed anything. I'm sorry. Quinton, Zoroark. Got a Focus Sash set. Minus attack, increased speed, which is timid. Illusion, obviously. Illusion is a great ability. I spoke about it a significant amount in my draft analysis. Max special attack, almost max speed, pretty much enough speed to outspeed most of his stuff on his team. His 100 base speed Pokemon. I won't outspeed Azelf. Everything else I'm pretty sure I outspeed though. And a little bit of special defense there. That's just kind of just there to help me live. Heatran hits if I see a Heatran lead and stuff. Night Daze, Nasty Plot, Focus Blast, and Sludge Bomb. With the special attack I have, Sludge Bomb does generally about 50% to a Clefable. Outside of like Assault Vest or like even max special defense, max HP, but right. If it's not unaware, a Nasty Plot, Sludge Bomb might wipe it out completely. Yeah, and if it is unaware, then I can poison it with Sludge Bomb, which will be nice as well. Night Daze is here. Night Daze I spoke about in my draft analysis. It's very spammable. And Focus Blast is for Scrafty in an emergency, or no, Scrafty. So Focus Blast is for Scrafty or Heatran in an emergency. If I have to use Focus Blast and hit it to be able to take out the Heatran when I have to. Most of the time, Night Daze is just generally going to be better than Focus Blast. I don't really want to risk missing. Night Daze can miss as well. It will happen once in this season, so I'm just gonna I'll wait for the one time. Might as well get it over with in week 1. In a Heavy Ball, which is kind of just a note there. Estelle, Gothorita, which I named Estelle because I thought it was funny. Eviolite, Shadow Tag. It steps on the opposing Pokemon's shadow to prevent it from escaping. Minus attack, increase special defense. You'll notice that every single one of my guys is special so far. I'm aware of this. Max HP, max special defense with the calm nature. No speed, and a little bit in special attack. Just 1 is 4, it's +1. So instead of, yeah. This set, as long as the Clefable does not have knockoff, which if it's a Calm Mind set, generally it doesn't have knockoff. But this is, it's very risky, but if Clefable does not have knockoff, this is a switch in, and this beats Clefable, any Clefable set. Pretty much, even with knockoff, it has not. It'll take some damage from me, but Psyshock, Mirror Coat, Heal Bell, and Taunt. This is the situation that I see for Clefable without knockoff. It goes for Calm Mind. I switch into Estelle. I use Taunt if he's faster than me. If she is faster than me, female Clefable, whatever. If it is faster than me, it goes for another Calm Mind or Moonblast. Does not matter which one I use Taunt. It cannot switch out at this point. Obviously, Shadow Tag's in. Unless it has a Shed Shell or it has Teleport. Teleport's another move that will stop this set. Taunt, the Clefable. At a plus 1 Moonblast, I easily live. It does less than half to me. It does about 30% to me, maybe. +1 Moonblast. Really, it hurts, but I can live it. If it goes with Calm Mind again, I taunt it, and then it can't use Calm Mind again. And then obviously the next turn it goes for Moonblast. At +2 Moonblast, I live, and I live 2 +1 Moonblasts. In either of the situations, I push Mirror Coat. They cannot switch. They cannot not push an attacking move. I use Mirror Coat, and Mirror Coat demolishes the Clefable. Does a lot of damage. If it's at +2 and it hits me with the Moonblast, this will kill it. This will wipe it out in one shot. If it's +1 and it does about the 33%, it'll do a decent amount of damage, but I do not think it will take it out. But it will definitely be ready to be taken out by something else, especially when it's taunted and such. This set will definitely put a wear in Clefable. If it has knockoff, very dangerous. I actually just thought of the knockoff like when I was genning this team in, and it's really scary. I really would rather not lose to a Clefable. Clefable is so good. I have to draft it one of these times just so I can not deal with it. It's so strong. I hate Clefable. I like Clefable, just hate fighting Clefable. Right? So that's Estelle, and then finally we have Blackthorn, the Kingdra. Blackthorn is also benefited in the rain. She has an Assault Vest. That's just kind of just there. I didn't want to have a Life Orb to take damage, and I didn't want to be choiced into an attack. So I went defensive with Assault Vest. I can live a Moonblast from Clefable at +1 in an emergency. Obviously, that's an emergency. Swift Swim, we got minus defense, increase attack, which is Lonely Nature. Spread out stats. We have a lot of attack with the benefiting nature. We have enough speed to outspeed their slower guys outside of the rain. In the rain, I'm faster than everything on this team. Special defense investment is there to be able to tank some hits and benefit it with the Assault Vest a little bit. And then there's special attack there for my special moves. I have Liquidation, Flip Turn, Draco Meteor, and Iron Head. Iron Head is for Clefable. For the emergency Clefable, I have to be able to deal with it. This is my only physical attacker. Calm Mind Clefable is so strong. I hate it, but I like it at the same time. In the rain, though, Liquidation does more damage, but if I need to flinch it, I'll push Iron Head. Flip Turn is just good. It's just a great move in the rain. It hurts. And then Draco Meteor is there. This is my only special move, so I can kind of just In the rain, I always push Draco Meteor. When I see something in my face, unless it's a Heatran. No, yeah, I push Draco Meteor if there's something in my face. Unless the Heatran's like almost dead. Lantern could be Water Absorb. If he switches in Lantern, it's taking a Draco Meteor, which it's not gonna like. And then I'll have to switch out, obviously. But there are things I can switch into a Lantern. It's not that strong. It doesn't hit that hard. And Draco Meteor will do about maybe 40% to a Lantern. It does a sizable chunk, enough to be noticeable, and Lantern can't heal itself, generally outside of rest. So that's going to be my team. I'm not actually most confident in the world. I know Zoroark can put in a lot of work. Priority's low on his team. There's very few options for priority. But Rillaboom's Grassy Glide is obviously the big one. Fuego's great. I mean, I have faith in my Pokemon, but they're just... I'm so intimidated by the Clefable. It is just the worst thing in the world to have to try to deal with. It is so annoying. You don't know what it's going to be. You have to try to guess its ability, which is annoying. You have to try to guess if it's going to be the annoying set. With all of the sets are annoying. If it's going to be Stealth Rock and Knockoff and Soft Boiled and stuff with just Moonblast randomness, or if it's going to be the Calm Mind offensive one. It's just so strong and I hate it. It's definitely worth the points that it is. I think it's 8 points or something. Maybe even 9. I don't know. I think it's 8. So I fear that I've under-prepped for Clefable, but I might be able to bring it down. And we'll see what happens in the battle here. That I'll see you for, probably. Right? Okay, so that's gonna be it. That's my team builder. That's my whole team builder. Stop messing around, trainer. That's my whole team builder. I'll see you for the battle very shortly here. Okay? Smell you later.